Now to your voice, your vote election coverage. The Republican National Convention continues in Cleveland tonight. Although the votes have yet to be officially cast by the delegates, we know how those delegates will vote. KRDO News Channel 13's Bart Bedsole is live in Cleveland tonight. And Bart, not good news for those who do not support Donald Trump.
Yeah, Heather, as you know, Ted Cruz won all of Colorado's delegates earlier this year. And a lot of those delegates, despite the rules here at the convention, would still like to cast a ballot for Cruz. However, even though they put together a strong last-minute push this week, it appears their effort to accomplish that was quashed once and for all at the convention this afternoon.
Those opposed shall say no.
Now, it's all a bit technical, but basically the anti-Trump delegates got enough support to force a vote on the floor regarding whether delegates could unbind themselves from their obligation to vote for Trump under the rules. As you just heard, there were quite a few delegates who didn't want to be bound to voting for Trump, but after 2 votes and a lot of yelling and chanting by opposing sides, it was clear there just wasn't enough support to change the rules. One of the organizers with Delegates Unbound told us voting for Donald Trump is something he cannot support.
Donald Trump is not somebody that I personally care for, and it's not that I have any other, dog in the hunt. I really don't. It's just that the litmus test for me is when my son sits there and tells me and says to me, "Dad, I just can't stand to listen to this man anymore."
Colorado's Kendall Unruh from Castle Rock was among the delegates leading the charge on the floor today against Trump, along with states like Texas and Virginia, other big Cruz supporters. So again, even though Ted Cruz won all of Colorado's delegates earlier this year, it appears they will not be able to cast a ballot for him at this convention. We watched pretty carefully. Despite what some others were reporting, we did not see a mass walkout, a mass exodus of delegates leaving the convention here and giving up. A few did take off, but most of them stuck around, and most of them are back here this evening. Now, whether they end up voting for Trump in November, that remains to be seen. Tonight, Darrell Glenn, El Paso County Commissioner and U.S. Senate candidate, will address the crowd here. Right now we're hearing from one of the stars of Duck Dynasty, but we will have highlights from Glenn's speech tonight at 10 o'clock. Live in Cleveland, Bart Bedsole, KRDO News Channel 13.